You're true and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And today I want to talk about the Mantis refinery, which gave a lot of help to my gameplay. And you know that there's tons of stuff here in the refineries, buildings, cruise ships, so much. But that's why I have to make so many videos. I don't know, it's about the 147th video I already filmed or so in these few months. And so there's a lot to come. But if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. And don't forget to click this little bell, then you will be informed when I publish another new video, the 200, 300 or whatever. But let's have a look at the Mantis refinery today. You find it on your main screen there on the top left. There are all these things with Officers Command, but there's also refinery. Just click that and then you see a ton of refineries depending on your level. And once you finally got the Mantis, you will have the Mantis refinery as well. And there you can exchange Actian venom you get by hunting Actian hostiles against synthetic nitrium. That's what you need to upgrade your Mantis. You get synthetic iron. That's what you need for Mantis research. But you also get Syndicate XP, so experience points. That helped me a lot improving my Syndicate. And you can exchange Actian venom for hull fragments. And with those hull fragments that you also get from using your Mantis in your dailies, you can get Strange New World officer shards. I cannot show you the synthetic nitrium at the moment because I pressed it early this morning. But for example, you get 7,800 synthetic ion with one chest, but you can do two as well. And yes, I know I urgently have to do Actian hostiles again today. I used up a lot in the last days, so I have to do some more after I edited these videos I'm filming today. I always have one filming day for this channel a week because the other days I have to do videos for my main channel and so on, and a few more side channels. And so I always pick one day a week. Usually it's a day when we have the Apex event. That's why you see a lot of notifications about Eclipse Armadas coming in. But I didn't have time to hunt Actian hostiles the last days because of all the takeovers since we are in the territory season pass now. And yeah, it's more and more grinding every day and with every new invention in this game. But the Syndicate, and that's what I'm saying, you can have two chests as well for, in my case, 2,075 experience points for the Syndicate. And I'm very close to another new level there. And as I said, you also can get those hull fragments, 1,625 I can get for one chest. And with them, I can exchange those fragments here in this refinery for officer shards, for Strange New Worlds Pike, Hammer, Ortegas, Uhura, and Spock. From Ortegas, Uhura, and Spock, I already got the maximum. That all happened here in this refinery. And I'm working on Hammer and Pike now as well. They need many more shards than the rare ones, so that will take longer. But the good thing is, Ortegas, Uhura, and Spock are rare ones. So if I do an exchange here, and that would have picked their shards, I get transporter patterns. I can show you, I've got so much of those. I just want them anyway, and there's no big officer thing coming up. I have so many officers to exchange at the moment, so I can do this. That's why I kept them. So you can see if I press the 10 chests, so you have 1, 5, or 10 chests you can do. That's a nice one to see because that doesn't happen that often, but a lucky Strange New World Pike draw or pull is a really nice thing. But you see, I would have gotten Ortega, Spock, or Uhura as well. That's why I got 1,650 transporter patterns as well. So there must have been several rare officers that would have been included here. And I got one Hammer. But the 110 Pike shards are really nice. And so there you see why this is important. I had trouble with getting Pike before I had the Mantis because was so hard to get any pike shards anywhere. And since I have the Mantis, I have pike. I am hard working on leveling him up. He's not there yet, but he's still quite new. But those 110, oh yeah, he should be there yet, because we were at the 164, and let's have a look where we are now. Okay, I only had 54 pike shards before. Okay, I don't get it. But could be the typical lag as well. Let's go out of the refinery, go in again for a second. Or I just missed that I only had 54 shards. That's possible as well. Yeah, I only had 54 shards before then. Whatever. Nevertheless, I said I still have to work hard on pike. But this is the good thing about this refinery, and that's why I like this refinery a lot. And it depends on the tier of your Mantis. You see that I have a tier 6 Mantis at the moment, and that decides how much or how many rewards I get from exchanging those chests. And so with tiering up, you get more. If you just got the Mantis fresh out of the box, so to speak, you will get less, of course. And if you have a much higher tiered Mantis, you get much more than I do, of course. But here on this server, I'm only at tier 6. As I said, I really like this refinery, and that's why I wanted to show you this refinery. I will do, of course, videos about others as well, and I already did on certain ones. And they all have their advantages. And so please don't neglect your refineries. And that's why I said after editing today's videos, I will go hunting Actian hostiles again. I need those syndicate XPs, for example. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.